all of you are doing well and you're healthy and not been affected by the virus, at least infected by the virus. Certainly, our lives have been changed because of the way we are trying to live and prevent the spread of the virus. As far as I know, there are no parishioners at this time who have been infected, and we pray that that will continue and ask you to continue to pray for that purpose. In our scripture studies on this weekend, we're reminded of the fact that we have to find Christ in many ways. It's the story of the two disciples on the way to Emmaus. Christ was present to them, but they didn't recognize him. Till he eventually stayed with them and broke bread. And in doing so, they recognized him. We find our relationship with Christ very powerful through the Eucharist. Fortunately, right now, because of the circumstances, we are somewhat deprived of that experience. However, after Christ rose and ascended, the early Christians, those who embraced the faith, and the apostles, had to find Christ in a different way. No longer with them in body. They began to recognize him in the scriptures. He taught them about himself in the scriptures. They recognized him in the breaking of the bread. They also recognized him as they shared their gifts with each other. Everyone was treated equally. They came together many times, like Barnabas sold the farm and shared the proceeds with the community. Right now, you're at home with family. It might be a time to reflect. Where is Christ present in our midst? Kind things you do for each other, concern and compassion you have. You may pray with each other, read some scripture. But we find Christ when we do charitable things and are charitable towards others. Many are reaching out now to those who have needs. A little story about a boy who was at a railroad station. He had a box and he had on it a pyramid of apples he was selling. A couple men were at a computer convention, and the convention came to an end, but the railroad was some distance. And so they grabbed the cab and came, and the train was just about ready to leave, and they rushed to get in the train. And as they did, one of them bumped the pyramid of apples, and it fell to the ground. They kept going. They got on the train. Then one of them said to the others, "Nice being with you. I think I'm going to stay behind." And he got off the train and went back. He got down with the boy and started rebuilding the pyramid. The apples fell to the ground. What he realized as he was putting those apples back onto the table, this young man was blind. He couldn't see very well at all. So trying to put those apples back on the table for him was practically impossible. And so when they got the pyramid reformed its shape, the man took out his wallet and gave the boy a $10 bill. He said, "This is for the apples that or damaged. The boy, of course, he didn't look up because he couldn't see. He said to the man, "Are you Jesus?" Many times we are asked to be Jesus to others, especially of our own families and friends. We can do it in many ways, being very positive, encouraging, being charitable and kind, praying for each other, trying to make a difference in a good way in one's life. Family is a good place to learn that. Before we get back to our normal routines, and we are so busy and don't have time to even be family well. Let's take advantage of this time. The Lord has given it to us. Let's not waste the opportunity. May God bless all of you.